have connected me, so you're going to have to let me know. Can you hear my mic a little bit better? It's a lavalier, and oh, don't know what just happened. The phone, do not know why that happened. The phone just decided to crash. Should have plenty of juice. So let me know if you can hear from the mic. It is a wireless mic, and I got that. Hopefully it's not making too much noise when I'm moving it. I'm not sure how it'll be. I was thinking it'll pick up my voice a little bit easier, because you know how hard it is sometimes to hear my voice. They put me into what I call my gym outfit of the day. And yesterday, hey, how's the mic? Can you hear it pretty good? Alright, I don't understand why this is doing what it's doing, unless I don't have the phone in the middle. Let me see. Hold up a second. Let me do something. Guys, I'm still here. I just got to scoop this down a little bit and make the phone a little bit more even. I am so sorry, guys. Let's see. It is Tell Me Orientation Lock. I'm going to have to reboot. I hate to. Let me see if I can get this to. I'm going to just take this off for a minute. Can you all see me? How does the. There we go. It's finally saying that the orientation's on there. How is the mic doing? Does it sound pretty good? I see what I did wrong with. Give me a second. You know how it is. I would go down, but I learn with you all better than I do just learning by myself. And I realized I didn't put the piece on right. It makes the phone work. Sounds good. All right. So we got the sound issue. Now let's get the orientation issue started. Ha 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 ha. There we go. There we go. I don't know why it flipped a minute ago. I'll do that and scoot it back a little bit. Okay, so you can hear me with the mic. Is it cutting out a lot of the other noise? That's what I was hoping for. I don't know why I hadn't thought about doing that, but I just decided the other day that that might be a good way of doing it to get rid of all the noise. Was just to go with a mic that would be more closer to me. This is a wireless. It wasn't the most expensive. That's okay. So let's get to what I always do first thing. Not sponsored. Drink of the day. Diet Mountain Dew. I haven't had that for a while. Delicious. And you know me? Lipton, why aren't you sponsoring me? Especially now that I'm drinking your green tea watermelon. This is actually my favorite of the Lipton teas. Now you can probably hear me drink, and I just thought of that. Sorry if it sounded cruel. I'll be real careful, but green tea. Lipton Tea, why aren't you sponsoring me? Hashtag Lipton Tea sponsor her. Hashtag Lipton Tea Art of Abandonment Adventures. Maybe one day, guys. So you can see the mic. New thing, trying to just get a little bit better with the mic system. and have people be able to pick up and hear my voice a little bit better. And hopefully, with this, if there's noise around me, y'all will hear me over the noise. So that's where we're at. I'm sorry we did all that dancing around a little bit. My just for some reason I just had to get there's a piece that connects to your phone that connects to the gimbal, and I didn't put it on the right way, and so my gimbal kept falling, and then that's what it was. This is a real cool thing. It just has like an adapter piece that plugs in to where you would plug your electric cord or your charging cable, and then it's wireless. I think it's up to 10 feet, 6 or 10 feet. I'll have to look at it again. And all you do is recharge it. So that charges from the phone, and this you just charge on a USB-C cord. So that's so cool. Tell you what happened yesterday. I went. My dad's birthday was coming up today, and he was going to be with my brother and not be able to see me today. And I wanted to be able to hang out with him. So he picked me up, and we went and hunted for apartments again. We hunted a little bit closer to where he's at, just to see if we might find something. And we were gone from like 10 to 8 o'clock last night. So we were gone a while, okay? And 10 o'clock 10 about 8. And I passed out when we got back. We had sat in the car for several hours, driving around, calling apartments one after the other. Had a good lead, but then it turned out to be a bad lead. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, he'll see this. He watches all the live streams after they're over because he doesn't understand how to do them in the beginning. I'll be careful with this time. So anyhow, I get back, and there's a bag. There's like a envelope, manila envelope, and there was a box, probably. Oh, thank you. I love the way you're looking today. I love your hair. And it was probably about 6 by 6 by 12 box, and all it had in it was like 15 fabric hairbands. I'm like, what was Amazon even thinking? And then there was this. Have you seen the Great Northern towels? There was one Great Northern toilet paper, like gigantic, sitting on my bed. And I'm like, what is this? I have no idea what this big box is. And I look at it. I don't know who sent it to me, and that's one of the things. I know it was probably sent for me to do art with, because I've been talking a lot about me being able to go back to do my art, and I really love like collage pieces or mixing pieces together. Doing all the canvas work hasn't been something that I usually do. Thank you, Kenneth. I appreciate it. Come on in. I'm going to take as I told you all before, we have a little fun, and we get to pick out what we want. So I'm going to make a quick order while you all talk amongst yourself. 2 my stevias, 2 pina colada lalas. Thank you, Kenneth. 2 lalas, the pina colada, not strawberry. 2 of the boxes of stevia. a thing of pickle relish, squeezable pickle relish, a thing of squeezable Miracle Whip, and some uh, red grapes, and a thing of cut watermelon. There you go. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, there you go, guys. You all got to experience an order. We get like 5 or 6 items, and you get to choose what your items are. Most people will get like maybe a carton of Cokes, maybe a package of peanut butter crackers, and maybe some kind of little Debbie's cupcake. Okay, I'm totally changing my diet via the once in a blue moon drink instead of a whole bunch of diet Mountain Dew, so I won't be buying these. So Diet Mountain Dew is out, but I'll get them here, and then realize they're then only take out so much, because I have money here that's on the account that I can get. So that's what she's using as my account money, and $40 a month, and so I have a little bit more in there because I'm able to give a little bit more right now. So like I got, you heard I got all healthy stuff. Healthy food costs too much money if you're poor. And think about that a few minutes. Food costs way too much if you're poor, and so you eat junk. Because good food is sold by the pounds, it's fresh, it won't go bad, but your cans you can keep. You can open them. Snack cakes, $1 a box for 12. That's a good breakfast. But then if I'm gonna do, I might want to do some watermelon and fruit for breakfast. And if I'm doing that, that's more expensive. No, nobody's in here, hon. Nobody's in here. They're not coming in today, I don't think. I'm just sitting here. So anyhow, if I'm in watermelon fruit, you're looking at maybe $3 or $4 for breakfast, depending on how many grapes and how much watermelon and the cost of them. And I'm going to drink me a cup of coffee and have some 2% milk. 2% milk in a lot of places. That's good. I'm trying to get away from the breakfast they serve here. That's the reason I ordered grapes and strawberry. Watermelon's not good, but that's just one of my favorite things. And my hope is to eliminate the sausage, the pancakes, and just eat the cereal, the milk and coffee, and some fruit, and eliminate whatever else is on the plate besides the cereal. And that'll give me a good amount of grains, and I'll have the fruit, which will help. Milk and coffee, which is good for you. So so if you're doing stuff like that, you'll notice that it's more expensive to do the fruit. And I can buy a package of 12 Little Debbie snack cakes for $1.20, and the kids can eat on them for, I can feed them 1 to 4, 4 kids. That gets 3 meals for breakfast. Throw down a bowl of cereal, buy the cheap Great Value bags, fill up your bowls, I still have enough because they came in like a 5-pound bag of cereal for like $4. And you just, good food is not plausible for people who are poor to live on. Our society has that all messed up. The bad food should cost more, not the good food. And that's the way our society runs. We put everything that's good higher. And buy a 12-pack of Pops for like $4.50. I'm buying a 12-pack of my teas for about $5.50. 4 Lalas, which are a probiotic that I drink every day. One of the four, there's 4 in the container. I drink one a day. It's $6.69 for 4. Somebody's gonna stick with this or the Mountain Dew before they'd ever stick to the probiotic. And the probiotic's probably better for them than the other. So, but to get back to what we were talking about, this great big box on my bed. Do not know who sent it. Have no clue. Immediately, it looked like it was open a little bit. It was a 10-pound box of toys. And if you know me, I love transforming toys or other items, mirrors, wood pieces, lamps, anything into something totally different. And so I was mesmerized, totally mesmerized. This 10-pound box of toys sitting on my bed. And I went through it today and I made some videos of the things. What I've decided to do on the live streams, there's no way I can show 10 pounds of toys. It's got all kinds of things. I'm not quite sure what this first things are. I've been trying to tell. Maybe somebody has some kids and know what they are. And I don't know what the other things are because I can't make them out either. You see, get on my glass here a second. See if I can get any date or anything. Give it a little light. There you go, it's a little bit better, isn't it? I can see a little better. Can you all see me a little bit better? These say 2019 made for McDonald's. I don't know what they are, so you all might know what they are. But these were 2019, and these other items that they get, look what they say, 2020 made for McDonald's. So I'm not sure what either one of these are. They're really cool. So I'm going to share these with you. They were in the 10-pound box, and these are going to be the next pieces of art. I told you that I had the rocks, and I'm sending those out to Foxy Wolf. I need an address so that I can send those so that we can get those abandoned around the university for Easter. But I've got to do more Easter. And so these are the first little things. They reminded me, the first one I seen reminded me of an egg, and I'm thinking they might be. Look at these. They're so cute. I'm going to destroy them, but look how cute. And I think the way the eyes and stuff are, they're built in and you can actually make the faces. So there's that one. Look at this. Isn't that cute? I cannot wait to turn them into pieces of art. And I don't really know what they were. They're real light. Don't know if they were for babies or what. Has anybody seen these? Can anybody tell me what kind of toy this is? This one has snow on it, like icicles. But to me, they remind me of an egg. Look at that. When you cut off the ears and the hands, they look like. So I am too. I have no idea what they are. So I'm going to be turning these little guys into part of an Easter project. Aren't they cute? So that's going to be part of the Easter project. And it came out of that big 10-pound box of toys. I got probably 30 or 40, 50 projects that I can make out of this great big thing of toys. I won't need supplies for a while. It was really nice to get. It has everything in it. Now these are also, I'm also going to make these for Easter too. Those look like eggs to me. So I'm going to use those. And then I'm going to do these little guys. These little cars. And if you can tell, there's a driver inside the little car. Like this one has, it looks like maybe a butterfly. There's a butterfly on the roof. See a little guy inside. Little face. Might have been from the same things. This is an orange. It has a convertible with an orange wedge as the driver. These are little heart lovers as their drivers. Can you see them? Little heart shade sunglasses on the top. This is the same thing but in a different color. Little heart lovers with the little sunglasses. There's a tropical one. It's a little thing. There's another heart. You see the heart? There you go. You can see it now. To get it in the right angle. And then here's this. It's a starfish. Can you make it out? And then inside it looks like a starfish. So these are going to become my next art project. And here's a little secret. If you're going to want to paint toys, I learned this the hard way. You can just, something like, oops, I'll get my mask up. Something like this, it's just going to be painting as a surface. And it's not going to be, there's nothing that's lines or spins or anything like that. So I can just paint this like this, and it'll be just as good as anything. At the same time, if I try to paint this in the way it is, I'll get the outside of the car good, but the inside is not going to be good. I might even have to leave it. But McDonald's makes it very easy to take the toys apart. You just have to take pictures of how you do it, or just do one at a time, and you can take it off and customize them a whole lot better. And some of them, like I might be able to take and cut down the convertible top. I might be able to cut down make it a convertible, or where I might not because of the starfish. But yeah, you just unscrew it, and all the little pieces will come out, and then you just screw it back in after you get through painting the inside. Then after you get through painting the inside, and then you paint the outside. So those are going to be so much fun. So those will be an Easter project. I will try to, if someone is interested in helping me abandon these, let me know. I'll be abandoning like to abandon these. I think these are going to weigh less than all the rocks that are getting mailed out. And this is, look at this little bag. Won it during bingo. Little crossbody bag. I'm going to make it an art abandonment bag. So, there's that. So, take one. So, how have you all been the last few days while I haven't been around? Has your first start of the week been pretty good? Um, is is this working with the mic? Is that helping a lot better than it has been? Just curious. Um, I've been catching up on all Kenneth's videos if he's still in here. I think I've got them all caught up. I was double checking those the other day. So hopefully I haven't gone too far off the edge where y'all can keep up with me today. Just got a tangent when she was asking about the groceries, because it just blows my mind on cost. And I was really wanting to tell you about was that 10-pound box of toys. When you see it from my voice or the screen, that's what I'm needing to know. Let me see. Is this a little bit better if I hold it? I'll let you tell me. It is fully charged. So I made sure that before I put it on down here. Doesn't make it, I don't see it tatering. I wonder what's causing that. How is the mic itself? Is it going pretty good? I'm far enough away from their signal that their signal shouldn't be interfering with me. I'm running into that problem where in my room is far enough away that the signal doesn't bother me. Okay, the mic is fine. Okay. I think it was a nice addition. I thought that would just be a nice thing to add. Then, and they were, if I'm going to do this live stream, I really want to make sure I'm doing everything I can to make them where you can hear me. Does that make sense of what I'm going to try to do with those art pieces? I'm not sure how I'll customize them. I do have the clay still, and I was thinking about like making clay surfaces and putting those little eggs onto like the clay surfaces and then painting like grass and stuff around them, or making like a basket out of clay with one little egg. Yeah, I can't wait. And then, so then what I'm going to do is, like I said, I have a few appointments before Easter, and I'm thinking about getting those out before time. And I also, if anybody's interested, I got to get your address, Foxy Wolf, so I can send off the rocks. I haven't got the books yet. I'm having trouble because everything went through with payment, but I'm having a hard time figuring out when it's coming, and so that's that problem. Also, before I wanted to mill off those rocks, I had the cards that go with it, and I want to fill out the cards to send to you, so that when you abandon them, they'll be in their plastic. Like they'll be in the bag with the card, and all you have to do is abandon it that way. And the card basically says, "This is a work of art. Congratulations, you have found this piece of art. It is yours to keep or leave for others to find." you can contact me with your find at my, you can contact me that you found it and list, the 3 ways you can get a hold of me: email, uh, YouTube, and Instagram. And then it says you can also, no, Instagram and email address at the top. Then the bottom it has the Instagram, and YouTube if you want to watch the videos. And so and then it has on the back of the card when I made it, the name of the project, and how many pieces are in that particular project. So I want to get those done so that when we abandon them, we might know who has them, who has found them. And that makes it a little bit more fun if you can figure out, oh, I found a piece of art, I found it here. So that would make, me, I would know, and you would know that people have found the art. It gives good stories to share. Because usually when someone reaches out with a story, it was something that, it just wasn't, I found this on the street. It's usually, I was having a bad day, I found this, and I made a decision on things. So it's usually that kind of communication. So, but has everybody's week's been okay? I'm surprised to see you on here, Foxy. I thought you worked Wednesdays. I thought you worked Wednesdays. It just dawned on me it is a Wednesday. I'm glad I figured out what was going on with the phone there. I can't believe it was upside down. And it kept saying, when I was flipping it and stuff, you doing okay? Are you doing okay? I'm just curious. Yeah, when I was flipping it, it kept saying orientation locked, orientation locked, orientation locked. I had to flip the phone upside down and around about. And it had to be fun watching the phone flipping everywhere. And I was like, oh, I didn't put the piece in the right spot. Okay. All right. That's good. That's cool. Now, how close are you to, we talked about this before. What border are you closest to? I think you're a little bit like 3 hours away from. Awesome. Um, which one of the borders are you closer to? North Carolina, Tennessee, Florida? Florida, okay. That's what I thought was Florida. You're like, we talked about the city too. I know I've asked before. Because you're not on the bypass part. You're on the bypass part down there. Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. We had talked about that, and I knew it was close because I pass through the town all the time. Right. Things happen and your memory goes away and you don't remember everything. Um, Valdosta, that's right, Valdosta. I knew exactly where it was. As soon as you said that, yep, that's what I remember. As I think you say it was going to take 3 hours to get you to Helena, Georgia, or at least 2 hours to get there. And do you know anything? Did the meetup? I haven't seen anything. Did the meetup go good that they had there? Was that last weekend or the weekend before? Um, if Oh, wow. So I'm closer to there than you are. Because I think I could drive. No, I'm about 6. I'm probably about 6. Because I think I would have to go through. Okay, all right. Well, I haven't seen anything. I didn't know. Um, I have. If everything works out. Oh, there you go. I had someone called in, and I had to get. I finally got it fixed. So that was a tater on my part that time because the phone. Anytime the phone rings, it taters. So, oh wow, 308 miles. See, I'm trying to think. I know I'm 180 miles from Knoxville. And then Knoxville's wide about 30, 40 miles from, I don't know. I don't know if it would, I guess it would be better to go maybe through North Carolina in that way. How was the meetup, Kenneth? Did you enjoy yourself? But I think that would be the easiest way to get there for me would be go through Cherokee and down, or go out Knoxville and try out that way. Because I'd have to cut across mountains to get there in an easier fashion, and you're driving into the mountain. So this is what I'm planning. Can't give an exact date, okay? I wish I could go. We're doing it this date. This is the date we're doing it, and we're gonna go. The trigger is gonna be when I find the apartment, and then it's gonna be a go. But I'm planning on going to Cherokee, North Carolina, and staying at that Days Inn, which was very nice. We'll have to make sure we get about a month out so people can make plans, or even 6 weeks out so people can make plans. But the trigger will be, see, yeah, so it's like 180, so about the same distance from Knoxville, from here to going than you to going. So, and that, wow. But the trigger will be as soon as I find out I got an apartment. And then 6 weeks out from that will be the meetup. And we'll go to Cherokee, North Carolina. There's places to stay if you're going to camp. There's places to stay if we're staying in hotels. And hopefully there'll be a time that we can do one of several things. First off, I would think it'd be really, hey, bro. I think it would be real cool in Cherokee if we went and did some of the big things like going to the museum, um, going to the tribes arts, like their actual art locations. Try to do those kind of things. If we are there in the summer, try to go see Trail of the Unto These Hills. It's beautiful. Oh, that'd be awesome. So see, you might even be able to find us a cabin if we plan this right. And what we'll do, simply we'll go out, we'll do a meetup, and then plan activities for several days. And those several days will give us a chance to do collaboration videos with each other. Oh, that's nice. Well, see, everyone else is going to think about going to Knoxville, going to Pigeon Forge. I think being in Cherokee is where I want to be at the meetup. Um, I don't know who all would be interested in coming. I think hopefully there'll be more than me. Me and my dad are going. I know the two of us will be there for the meetup. Oh man. So you did the blanket ceremony? That's what my uncle did, was a blanket ceremony. Uh, I think it's I think that's what it was a blanket ceremony. So anyhow, what we'll be doing though is we'll be meeting there. We'll do okay. That's cool. That is awesome. I can't. I think that would be the most beautiful way of getting wet married is a traditional like that. So and that's what we'll do. We'll hit Cherokee. Everybody else, like I said, will be doing the other. Since the tribe does get benefit from the casino, we'll go to the casino. We'll go to the Natural Museum. If we're there in the summer, we'll do trail onto these hills. We will also, yes, it is my Fila shirt. You will see me mainly. I've even got my Fila pants on. Yesterday, I got me two, not one, but okay. Well, so here's the trigger date, and that's what I was trying to explain, Nelson. The trigger date is going to be like this. When I get in the apartment, 6 weeks. So the apartment, then 6 weeks after that will be the meetup. And I know me and Dad are going to be there. It's only two people that I know are going to be there, for me and my dad. And then just me and my dad. And then what we're going to do is the trigger date is 6. Yeah. Well, we'll try to fix it. Yeah, we'll try to fix it where it's at a decent time. If we need an extra couple of weeks, I'd just like to know apartment and then just click the 6 weeks. Everybody's kind of prepared. We got an itinerary set up that we'll do in the 6 week. And I think going into Cherokee to do the meetup, most people hasn't gotten there. You can tell there's more and more stuff go. Can you all still hear me good? Let me pull this off and bring it up closer to my mouth a little bit. Can you all hear me still good? I'm just curious with this mic. I'm hoping it makes a difference. Well, as soon as I get it, oh good, I do sound good. If you noticed, I bought this little lavalier mic that is wireless, hooks into the adapter, hooks into the phone, and then I'm right here. Thank you all. So that makes me know that we can cut out stuff when things are coming in, and I'm not talking all that loud. So good. A goodbye. I'm thinking it would be a goodbye to record a good thing to use to record some of my videos that I've been putting off. You got it, Foxy. So yeah, we're gonna be working on. Okay, thank you, Foxy. But yeah, so it just that trigger happens, and then we do everything. Oh, I knew you'd take care of it. I seen him like I don't even have to ask. So I am gonna case in in case I blink to the right. So yeah, we're gonna be working hard on some things. Get to planning it. If I like find out, hey, you'll be getting an apartment in 3 weeks, then we'll start planning it for 6 weeks from the date that I'll be moving in the apartment. So they'll give me time to settle in at my apartment. Also, time to get Nelson down here. And then time for me to move out to go out to Cherokee and spend 6 weeks, 6 days. I'm planning on 6 days, 6 weeks out in Cherokee. No, I'm planning 6 days. Me and my dad are gonna say 7 days. We'll probably spend 2 or 3 days in Cherokee, and that'll be the end of the meetup. But if anybody wants, we're also going to go to Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg, and just look around, do some stuff, show off my dad's car. Um, he's got a 1974 Chevy Vega that they have souped up to the, like, just souped up. It's got Ford cars and stuff in it. So hopefully, let's test this right now. Do you hear me over everyone else? Or do you hear everyone else in my ear just barely? So that's what I was trying to see. So it's starting to get busy because it's getting close to dinner time. That's great. Awesome. This was a good buy. It was $40, guys. Awesome. And we have accomplished what I needed. This was only a $40 setup and plug and play. Plug and play item. So, but like I said, it's getting close to lunch. That's the reason things are kind of getting loud. They just took back the first cart, so that means I'll be getting the food soon. So I'm going to have to head out. Thanks for hanging out. We've been in here, believe it or not, almost an hour. I've got the little bag full of goodies. I'll show a couple of them real quick. The little cars and little guy. Nelson, question. You aren't responsible for the 10-pound bag of toys, are you? 10-pound box of toys. And so there's some of those things that we're going to do for Easter. You aren't responsible for the 10 pounds of toys. Okay, you two, you weren't, hey Fox, you weren't responsible, were you? If you were and want to keep it secret, that's fine. Whoever sent it to me, thank you. I would love to thank you in person, but if I don't know who you are, that's okay. And if you want to keep that secretive, that's fine too. And you know what? That's what I thought. You don't have my address, so that would be hard to do. I need to get yours though, Foxy. So guys, I am gonna head out and go get ready for lunch or dinner. And what I'm gonna do is wish you all the best. And as always, happy abandoning.